Right, well, guys, we're live. I don't have long, but I just thought I'd come up. I've been out all day, so I just thought, oh, sod it, I'm going to jump on here and just quickly tell people we're live. Just have a very quick chat and go from there. So where are we? Let's just let people. Let's let a few of you know. Why not? Eh? So we've been enjoying the sunshine today. We've been out all day. I think I've caught the sun a bit, to be honest with you. Now we're going to carry on with the whole Riley Q thing. Of course, I'm a massive fan of Riley Q. I'm just quickly emailing a few of you guys, letting you know that we're live. And we're going to just review a little bit of this interview. I've had so many messages today concerning the taking care of business logo. You'll be surprised, guys. Hi, Regina. Hi, I just quickly jumped on quickly. I wanted to carry on doing the Riley Q stuff. So I'm just very quickly telling a few people we're live to join us. Because the YouTube notifications are not good. They're not good. So I end up having to tell everyone myself. A lot of the people have joined my hi Angie. A lot of the people have joined the messenger. Right, I'm just telling a few now. I've just told Elizabeth. Hi, Teresa. I thought I'd just quickly jump on quickly and we'll carry on reviewing Riley Q. I'm not on for long. It's just a quickie. Let's just tell a few people we're live, shall we? How's it going, Jane? I quickly jumped on. I'm just very quickly messaging a few people. I don't normally go on this late, do I? So, guys, I had a lot of messages today. Honestly, the topic today, obviously, one of the topics that came up was, hi, Richie Boy. Hi, Matthew. I posted that thing that I think it was Michelle that brought it up about in the divorce deposition concerning Elvis put it in the divorce deposition that Priscilla had tried to reconcile things with him when she was seeing Mike Stone. She had tried to get back with Elvis, and Elvis said no. Yeah, nothing wrong with a quickie, mate. How are you going, Richie Boy? I'm just messaging a few people to let them know we're on here. Hillbilly Cat, I did read your email. Matthew sent me an email. Thank you very much. Matthew's working hard on his new book. Of course, it'll be out on Amazon very soon. Now, I had a bloody interesting email sent to me. Let me see if I can get it up. Concerning the TCB logo. And I'll tell you what, actually, I might get the pictures up for you. Let's see if I can get them up quickly. Obviously, we're going to play the Riley Q interview. But let me just see if I can... Someone sent me through some pictures. And not just pictures. And an email. I'm just... Right, here they are. I got them right. Right, let's see if I can get them up. Before we quickly do Riley Q. Now, you know the TCB logo. We thoroughly thrashed that topic, yeah? There's many different stories. It could have come... The lightning streak could have come from the army in 1958 onwards. It could have come from the Marvel comic books. Priscilla says that she thought it all up whilst they were on an aeroplane and a bolt of lightning went past the window and Elvis wanted the words TCB and then she quickly put it all together and said, and wrote it and drew a drawing, a sketch of it. Here, Elvis, is this what you like? Elvis looked at it and went, yep, that's the one. Let's go and get it made. I think it's complete bullshit. Don't believe any of it. I honestly do not believe Priscilla. She even changes her story. She goes from saying, we did it, me and Elvis thought it up. We're doing the sketch together on the plane. And then you see the same interview 30 years later. She says, oh, I thought it up. I did the sketch. I wrote down the letters TCB and the lightning strike. And then I passed it to Elvis. Priscilla just has this thing where she wants to completely take credit for the whole story. This is all part of the fake fairy tale stuff, where with Priscilla, it's all about me, 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 me. Well, I'll just quickly show you some pictures, guys, that straight away proves. Now, somebody sent me a very good email, and we're going to do a whole live stream on it concerning the TLC and the TCB and the TLC logo. They have sent me some very good proof, and that proves it was not Priscilla. That thought of the lightning bolt. And this stupid story, oh, that's funny. She just emailed me again. And this stupid story that this lightning bolt passed. Let me just tell her now we're live. This stupid story, yeah, that says that she was on an aeroplane, they were having a lovely sweet time, and they were both sketching together, and the TCB and the lightning strike, and Priscilla thought of the lightning strike because she saw a bolt of lightning outside her aeroplane window. How would you feel, guys, if you saw a bolt of lightning outside your aeroplane window? You'd probably have a heart attack. This is where Priscilla thinks the public are just so stupid. She thinks we're stupid. She's like, oh, I'll make that story up. Have any of you heard the story where Elvis supposedly turns his cups around and took his own cutlery with him wherever he went? Does anyone believe that? Oh, that's interesting, Richie boy. She literally thinks of any angle. This is what I think about Priscilla. She thinks of any angle, any sort of sweet story, and then she twists it to make her the centerpiece, to make her the person, the savior. Yeah. Oh, everything's because of me. Everything Elvis originates from me. I created Elvis. The logo was my idea. Me, 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 me. Does anyone fall for it? The only people that fall for it are the people that aren't Elvis fans. If you're not an Elvis fan and you watch these silly stories that are touted all over the world on YouTube and many, many other social media sites, you'll believe it. But if you're an Elvis fan, you know better. You know better. So let me just quickly look at this. I've just been sent an email. So I'll read this email. I won't say who it's from, but this is the person that sent me the information about the TCB, the truth about the TCB. This is a proper researcher. I take this person very seriously. I asked her a question. Right, remember I asked her a question. And before I read it, I want to show you the pictures, show you how good the stuff she's sending me is. But I did ask her a question. Why do you like our channel? Why do you like our channel? I'm not sure if I'm going to even read that, but let's have a look. Oh, it's quite. Oh, I didn't realize it was that long. This is very long. Keep doing what you're doing and being respectful of others, and you'll do fine. There are a few channels who are like the devil in disguise. I like that. So I'm just quickly looking. It's a very long thing, but the thing I like about this is it shows us some proof about the TCB logo that we can disprove Priscilla. I want to read it properly. It's good that you ask questions more than give answers. I like that. This person, well, my daughter's just come home. I'm really enjoying your channel, Matt. Oh, yeah, you mean Hillbilly Cat's channel. Yeah, we love... Please subscribe to Hillbilly Cat. He's great. Yes, I'm live. My daughter's just got home. I'm just quickly flicking through what the lady said. So this person is sending me some lovely information. I wonder if you're watching. Thank you for these emails. So she says, don't jump to conclusions. Right. If I can offer advice, I would say don't jump to conclusions before you have all the information. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, that is the nature of how we do it here. It's a discussion. It's an ongoing debate. It's like I say something, you say something. I think I always say I'm not a researcher. I'm not a researcher. I'm just a fan who just waffles. Yeah, is that Richie Boy? Am I a fan that waffles? Yeah, I think Richie Boy would agree to that. Yeah, Jane, I'm gonna show you some great pictures in a minute. 1 second. Most people do make assumptions before they gathered all the facts, and that causes much controversy. It's a dangerous road to go down. I think you try to gather the facts. Yeah, thank you. I try. It's very mix and match with me. It is a bit like going to the pick and mix store. I grab all the little bits, piece it together. I also prefer to be a private research behind the scenes because I don't want to get in the middle of disagreements that seems to happen on social media. I'm not active on social media. I only watch YouTube, and some have an email. I contact them like I've contacted you. Yeah, so that's great. With that in mind, I would also suggest that you don't get caught up in other channel arguments. Okay. Don't get caught up in other channel arguments. Good advice. Ignore the name calling. Yeah. I realise that you want to defend yourself, and rightly so. Thank you. But sometimes it gets to the point where it's all too much on everyone. Yeah, I agree. It did get all too much. Guys, do you think it all got too much? Which is why I don't watch those channels and I don't talk about them anymore. But sometimes every loses. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we start. You lose your focus when you're arguing with other channels. I agree with that. I'm glad you realised that and are focusing on Elvis. Yes, I'm glad you realised that and you are focusing on Elvis. Thank you. Hi Louis, everyone. It's nice that you are dedicating the day to Elvis' granddaughter Louis. She needs to be defended as well. She was under a really nasty, unfair. Yes, she is. I'm a little tinker, but yeah, yes, and I've got we're having a Riley day tomorrow as well. We're having 2 days of Riley Q. Yeah, because I think Riley is misrepresented, misunderstood, and I want to help Riley. I want to help the Elvis fans who don't support Riley to learn how to understand Riley. I think we can do that on this channel. Yeah, I think she's very misunderstood by the Elvis fans, and there's a bit of a disconnect between some Elvis fans and Riley Q. I think we could clear that up a bit. We're going to try, yeah. Nat TV, what do you reckon? We're going to try and do that. The focus should be on protecting Elvis's legacy. I agree. I got pretty heated for a while, it seemed, online and yeah, it did get a bit heated. Yeah, it did. I watched your 2 TCB videos because it interested me, and I recently had done a lot of research on it while also doing research on who opened Graceland. That's a good one. I definitely want to research the topic of who opened Graceland because I 100% know in my mind the research I've done with the help of others, it was not Priscilla who opened the Living Museum at Graceland. It was not Priscilla who saved Graceland. So great topic, yes. You did a good job showing the 3 videos of Priscilla and how she changes her story and makes her role more significant as time goes on. Thank you. She does a lot. It's not because she has dementia. She has been doing it since in her 20s. I like that. She has been, hasn't she? She's been changing her story since her 20s and she's nearly 80. Caroline, I would always love Riley no matter what. If it's Lisa's daughter and Elvis's granddaughter, and yeah, of course, I feel the same way, Carolyn. And we, come on, cut the girl a break. If she lost her mum, she lost her brother. Come on, give the girl a chance. Elvis and the Fan channel is very dull and boring. Honestly, I don't really watch it. I don't watch it, guys. Do you guys watch it? It's not, I've got nothing against them. I'm sure they're very good. I can see that Richie Boy loves them. Richie Boy, you love them, don't you? Maybe you do the phone in. Richie Boy, you could do the phone in, couldn't you? Be like, you might win a prize. Yeah? So, as Priscilla is coy and calculating, people refer to her vigil statement saying that it was Elvis's birthday when it was celebrating his death. Oh, yeah, we remember that. Death anniversary. That was intentional. Scientologists believe the day you die, you are reborn in another woman's womb. So the death day is the birthday. Only Priscilla Scientologist friends would have realized what she meant. Oh, I never thought of that. Riley's doing her best. She sure is, Jane. I never thought of that. We do remember that, don't we? When she got that muddled up. And so this person is saying it's because of Scientology's beliefs that your birthday is your death day and vice versa. Hi, everyone. Anyone who's hating on Riley must be a bad judge of character. Any of us 100%. Well, actually, I'm pretty close. Haha. So I will say this, guys. Riley is family. We support her through thick and thin. Even if she makes mistakes, we don't have to agree with everything she does, but we must support her as Elvis's grandchild and Lisa's daughter. Lisa would want us to support her, and we will go on to support Finley and Harper as well, of course. Yeah? To us, they're family. Get it? So I've seen numerous videos and the shots of Todd Slaughter. He is informative and does know a lot, especially about who opened Graceland. Good. Now, Todd Slaughter has messaged our show before. He has. He knows what we do. Todd Slaughter has messaged me. He knows what we do, but he does. I do think he thinks there's too much drama. I do think he thinks that. But he's very aware, and we have exchanged a few emails. I have bought his book as well. I bought 2 of his books. Yeah. He's a great guy. He is one of the original Elvis defenders. I must say that about Todd Slaughter. He met Elvis weeks before he died. There's some brilliant pictures of Todd Slaughter with Elvis and video footage on YouTube. I first believed his West Coast Mafia story about the TCB lightning bolt, but once I found the photos of Elvis sketches on his army patch, so I'm going to show you this, guys. I have got a photo of Elvis himself sketching on his army patches in 1958, which proves that the TCB logo isn't the story we're all being fed by Priscilla. Press that one in. The clicky bit, just push it, push the square thing, and then it'll work. The fuge? Yeah, just push it a little bit. That's all you need to do, and then it'll work. Sorry, my daughter's here. So we've got proof, guys, that Priscilla was lying about the aeroplane journey and the lightning bolt and her doing the sketch. We've proved she's lying. I'm going to show you in a second, guys. But once I found the photos of the sketches of the army patch it seemed to corroborate Billy Smith's story, because we read page 481 of this book that said, Billy Smith said that it came from the army days, which is why I think Billy and Kathy Westmoreland's story is more believable. Now, before I move on that, let's see if I can quickly show you the picture. Let's have a look. I've just posted the pictures to my Facebook. I know we're a bit off topic, guys, but let's do it, yeah? Okay. Let's get it up. Where are we? Right. Louis McCready's. Let's click on it. Let's make it Right, let me get onto the, going the wrong way. Hang on. Let's get the bit up that she says that is 1958. Let's have a look. What is that? That is a receipt for a TCB charm. It looks, that's not the one I want to show you. There we are. Guys, look. Look at that. Issued to something Presley. Now look. This is 1958 or 1959. Look. What do you see, guys? Let me just make sure you're seeing that. You see that, guys? The 3rd Armored Division. And what do you see? A lightning bolt. This is Elvis's. This belonged to Elvis. Yeah? So do we now agree that Priscilla is lying about that the lightning bolt originates from her seeing it fly past her window on the aeroplane around 1970, yeah? This is 1958 or 9. What do we think, guys? Yeah, no, I know Richie sent me a load of stuff. So shall I get Richie's stuff up? But now, before I put Richie's stuff up, let me just quickly look at what else she sent me. Let's have a look. Why has it just done that? We don't know. Let's have a look. Let's go to the messages. Should we? I just want to quickly, before I just want to see what this is a minute, guys. This is stuff that she sent me, okay? Right, here we go. We may as well read it. To whom it may concern, certificate of authenticity prepared for Dennis Roberts. So this has been written by Charlie Hodge. To whom it may concern, my name is Charlie Hodge. From 1958, when the U.S. Army placed Elvis and myself in an army barracks down the street from each other at Fort Hood, Elvis and I built a friendship, and I would last through the army and continue through Elvis's untimely death in 1977. I appeared in many movies with Elvis and sang harmony with Elvis during all of his live stage concerts. This letter is to confirm that I was present with Elvis Presley, Sonny West, Red West, and Joe Esposito. That's just Tony. Let me just tell Tony we're live. Hi, yes. Right, okay, that's Tony. I was present with Sonny West, Red West, Joe Esposito on 21st of October 1970 when we went to the Optique Boutique store on Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles to have eyeglasses made. The store was owned by Dennis Roberts. Dennis was fascinated with the TCB necklace Elvis was wearing and asked him. Elvis immediately took off the necklace and placed it on Dennis' neck. They discussed the meaning of the TCB lightning bolt, and immediately a bond of friendship was formed. Dennis asked if he could incorporate the TCB logo into the design of the eyeglasses. Elvis immediately agreed. Dennis further asked Elvis if he could design the EP initials and incorporate them into the bridge of the eyeglasses, to which Elvis agreed. This was the start of EP and TCB eyeglasses that became a part of the Elvis Presley image and became a world signature. All right, so this is for the eyeglasses. Okay, right. Let's see. All right, let me just see what the other one is. Not that one. Let's have a look. So what is this one? Again, it's for the eyeglasses. In 1970, I went to Schwartz and Albrecht Jewelers to pick up the first TCB necklaces. Schwartz Albrecht designed the TCB necklaces along with Elvis. This letter confirms that a couple of days later, I was present at Elvis when he entered an optical store in Sunset Boulevard and named the Optique Boutique. The store was owned by Dennis Roberts. Elvis had some eyeglasses there he liked and wanted to get some more. Right, so we know about this. Okay, so I think, isn't this just showing that Elvis ordered, or I think all this really shows is that Elvis ordered the sunglasses from Schwartz and Ubliza Jewelers in Beverly Hills. That's all I'm seeing there. Let's have a look. Where are we? Let's get the right one up. It's disappeared. Right, hang on a minute. Right, okay. Right. Should we just quickly look at Richie Boy's stuff? I think that's everything. Let me just check. Yeah. Right, okay. So there we go. Let's just look at this. On October the 20th, 1970, Elvis purchased 2 diamond rings from Schwartz Ubliza Jewelry of Beverly Hills. Well, there he also put in his order for another 10 TCB. Yeah. So this is more when they were purchased. Yeah. So it does give you a timeline that it was October the 20th, 1970. And there is a sketch there, Elvis Presley sketch. Yeah. No mention of Priscilla. No mention of Priscilla. Honestly, guys, I really don't believe for a second that it had anything to do with Priscilla. Nothing, guys. Hi, Tony. How are you? Right. So Karen, I'm sorry, but she's disgusting taking credit. Yeah, I agree. I just don't think that this is what's happening. This is the big con, guys. It isn't just the big con isn't just this book. Yeah, this book of lies. It's more than that. She's making up little stories to make her look like the most important person, like everything originates from Priscilla. Yeah. The typical one is the one we mentioned about, Elvis held a cup from the other end and carried his own knives and forks around. It's just silly little stories. It's like these stupid salt tablet stories. They're just stupid. They're silly. How you going, Tony? You all good, yeah? So, right. Anyway, what was I going to say? There was something I was going to talk about. Right. So I did want to quickly just show, let me just get it up a minute. Richie Boy's comments. So where are we? Let's get Richie Boy up. I think Richie Boy has sent me the same stuff, I think. So the bottom line is in my opinion, we are proving that Priscilla just makes things up, like losing her virginity on the night of the wedding. Just didn't happen, did it? Is it coming up? There we go. It just didn't happen, did it? She lost her virginity when she was 18. Is that the one? There we go. So Vernon Presley, Stan. So what is this, Richie Boy? Do you want to tell us? Hang on. Oh, it's disappeared. Right, okay. It's not working out with Facebook at the moment. Let's go this way. Guys, Facebook's being a bit annoying. Let me try one more time. Let's have a look. So Richie Boy sent us 8 pictures. Have a look. There we go. Here's another one. Here's another one, yeah. See? And it has the lightning bolt. And this one is actually got Elvis's signature. Is that right? I can't see a date. Is that a date? Yes. 1959, I think that says. So guys, yeah, I think that shows a lot of doubt on Priscilla's story. Why did Linda Thompson say she designed it? Tony, I'd have to see that because I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that Linda Thompson said that. But I have, a few of you have said that to me. Okay. So anyway, I'll just quickly, let me just read a bit more of the email that I got from the lady. Let's have a look. So the lady is discussing our channel. I like constructive criticism, and it is. This is good criticism. It is often difficult to figure out who is telling the truth in the Elvis world. Hearing the same story multiple times doesn't always mean it's true. It's important to understand each other's personal motives, to understand Elvis's personality. Many people around Elvis have made themselves to be more important in his life than they really are. We know that. We know that, Priscilla. So then it's keep doing what you're doing and be respectful to others and you'll do fine. Or you can make your videos shorter. And I do accept that my videos are very long. So because of it, there's a lot of catching up. A lot of you are always playing catch up. I do understand that. I personally think I do need an hour to say what I'm going to say. That's what I've learned. If it's half an hour, wouldn't do it for me. Half an hour wouldn't do it for me. I'll sing, Richie boy. You just want me to sing to you, don't you? I can't stop loving you. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Shorter to attract more people. I realize that is not easy to do. Each person's channel offers something different, and no one likes to be told what to do. There are a few channels who are like the devil in disguise. They're offering interesting bits of information and read chapters and books pretending to be positive towards Elvis, but also spread untrue rumors about Elvis and focus on salacious and negative topics that make Elvis look bad. You have to be careful who you embrace to join you in your endeavor to defend Elvis. Do you know what? It's funny that because lately people have been saying to me, don't align yourself with other YouTube channels. They've been saying to me, do your own thing. I've been hearing that a lot lately. I have been let down, mind, by a few YouTube channels that I supported and was good to, and I've been let down by them. We mentioned one yesterday, didn't we? So it's probably good advice. Probably good advice. Right. So I'm just quickly looking at the pictures that were sent to me. You see if there's anything different. No, I think we've seen all these pictures. So, okay. Well, thank you for that. I hope you're watching. Thank you for your email. But this email also gives me some very, very detailed facts about, I'm just seeing if I can click on it, about the TCB logo. I do think we've thrashed it out. Right, here we are. Who created the TCB logo? Elvis Presley Part 2. I believe it was Elvis who designed it. See images of Elvis's notes and sketches below to show that Elvis was sketching the TCB logo are of the karate outfit patch in 1974. The photos include the end of the email. Right, so yeah. When discussing the TCB logo, there are two things to consider. The TCB expression, then the actual TCB logo with the lightning bolt. I will explain both. Let me just check your comments, guys. I'm not going to sing today. I can sing, you call it Mellow Yellow. I'm not going to sing, guys. It's not going to happen. I need downtime. Oh, so funny. Karen, no, Linda Thompson said it was her on the plane with Elvis Lightning, not Priscilla. So they are both liaising all the same time. That don't surprise me. Now, I like Linda. Come on, guys. I like Linda. I know there's plenty of you that don't like Linda. I know that, guys. She's all right. Come on. She's nicer than Priscilla. I think. Priscilla's story makes no sense for all the reasons you and fan comments mentioned. She challenges the story so many times, each time making herself seem more important. That's true. If you go back through the stories, it starts off with, it was me and Elvis that did it. And then it becomes, I did it. It was my idea. I drew it. So that's true. Tony, because the same story Priscilla said she was on the plane when lightning went past the window, and I'll have to have a look and see if I can see it. Come on, guys. If lightning bolt went past your window when you were on an aeroplane, you would faint. That is true. Well, no, we have Richie. We have found out that it originates in the army years, which is what Billy Smith said. Billy Smith said comes from the army days. He does refer to the Captain Marvel comic, but remember, Priscilla is referring to from 1970. So Dan saying it could be the ring. That's possible. Dan, I agree with that. Definitely could be the ring with Linda Thompson. So let me just read a bit more of this. She says that they were flying to LA to Memphis, from LA to Memphis, when they saw a lightning bolt on the plane. And then Jerry tells the story that when they got to the Memphis, Elvis told Jerry to get the necklace made right away. Yes, we all know the story, don't we? According to Sonny, it was Sonny who picked up the necklaces, and it seems that Jerry wasn't there, and Elvis and the guys were in Memphis. See below for more info. Right, so that's what those receipts were. The receipts are showing who collected the necklaces, yeah? At Schwartz and Iglesias in Beverly Hills. Why would he choose Beverly Hills Jewelry if he was in Memphis? That makes no sense. Well, wasn't there 2 stores? I will say that. There was one in Memphis, there was one in Beverly Hills, wasn't there? So it's possible they were ordered and made in the other store. I think we'll give them the benefit of the doubt on that. That makes no sense. Often Elvis jewelry, Harry Levitch in Las Vegas. Later he used jeweler Lowell and Hayes in Memphis in 1970. Elvis wasn't wearing that much jewelry on stage in 1970. He usually wears just 2 or 3 rings at most, and his gold bracelets. That's it. No necklace, no lots of rings. I don't know. I don't know. The TCB abbreviation of taking care of business. Elvis had been using this expression since the 1960s. Now that's interesting. The phrase taking care of business was used in general and in music business in phrases meaning literally to take care of business, to do things, to get things accomplished. Okay, right, I agree with that. Elvis began using the terms in 1960, yeah. The TCB oath, we've mentioned it. The lightning bolt, Ellen Dundee, who is the author of Gladys and Me, said it came from the Captain Marvel comics. As you have seen, many people around Elvis have different stories. But I found images below of sketches that collaborate Billy Smith's story about Elvis getting the idea from his army patch. Makes the most sense. Okay, guys, it was on Elvis's army patch. So that does, if there's a lightning bolt on Elvis's army patch, I think that could be it. If you had all the money in the world, you would go to court with Priscilla to get the truth. Very true. Hi, Andrew. Long time no see on here. Welcome. Who made the TCB necklace? Schwartz and Arblisa Jewelers made the initial 12 necklaces, which Elvis gave to the Memphis Mafia and one for himself. Now, I've heard that these 12 necklaces, someone said to me it was 14, are worth an absolute fortune. An absolute fortune. The jeweler did not make 500 as the TikTok that you showed claims. All right, I didn't know it. I don't remember that. Lois made the necklace after the initial 12 necklaces. Schwartz Abliza made a new mold, which I've seen a video on YouTube of the guy showing the mold. It's only small, right? To make design changes that Elvis requested. Lowell says in an interview that Joel Daly realized that the Lowell, who now how many of the first necklaces were made, were being told that the information for the guys of Elvis. Also, the site shows a receipt for the necklaces and description taken from the Great Insider site is not accurate. Right. So Elvis picked up the necklaces on the 19th of October, 1970. The dates make no sense. It also states that Lowell Hayes designed the necklaces. Partly correct. Lowell Hayes did design the TCB ring, but he did not do the initial design of the TCB necklaces, and he wasn't the first to make them. Also, you mentioned that Jerry Schilling stated he picked up the necklaces, but below is a letter from Sonny West saying that he picked them up. Now, that is true. That is true. I think it was Priscilla that said it was Jerry that picked them up. And we've seen 2 receipts now that show that it was not Jerry Schilling. Lowell Hayes talks about the TCB necklaces designed. All right, get one there. It's just up there. Look, one there. That's right, my son's in. Elvis for the first. Yeah, yeah, 1 second. Let's have a look. So then it talks about the rings, guys. So yeah, brilliant information. And the pictures, I've already shown you these pictures. There's receipts of who collects them. The sketches. This is very, very thorough. Thank you. This is very thorough. So it ends by talking about the 1974 TCB karate patch. All right, guys. So really, I can't hang on much longer. Let me just 1 second. I just want to check your comments, guys. Long after Elvis passed, sold some TCB jewelry he said was never picked up or paid for by Elvis. Right. Okay. Thank you, Matthew. Elvis may have moved to Lowell because of a payment issue with Sol. Right. That's interesting. If you had all right, let's have a look. Right, I'm just quickly going back through the comments, guys. Yes, in the end, okay. So I can't hang about, guys. It's a bit late here. The kids want to go to bed. It's getting darker as well. But thank you for joining me. I've got to go and sort my son out. But guys, unfortunately, tomorrow is gonna be a Riley Q day. Okay, we haven't had time to do it tonight. In the end, tomorrow a Riley Q day. Thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this weather. We're all getting brown, aren't we? England has had a heat wave today. England has got 5-6 days of hot weather. So we got a bit of a heat wave, which is unusual for England. Trust me, we've had terrible weather this year. So guys, love to all of you. And tomorrow is a Riley Q day. Okay. All the best. Love you all. Take care. Have a great day.